Most people think poverty is a money problem. It isn't, at least not at first. Because before people become trapped financially, they become trapped mentally. And the most dangerous part is this: most people never realize they're trapped. Imagine someone born inside a prison with no bars, no guards, no locked doors. Would they even know they're imprisoned? Probably not. And that's exactly what's happening to millions of people. They wake up, go to work, pay bills, repeat, year after year, believing they're moving forward, while remaining in the exact same place. Because the strongest prisons are invisible. The first wall of this prison is belief. Many people inherit beliefs about money before they ever earn their first dollar. Money is hard to make. Rich people are lucky. Success is for other people. You need connections. You need special talent. You need perfect timing. And after hearing these ideas enough times, they stop sounding like opinions. They start sounding like facts. But beliefs are powerful because they influence behavior. If you believe wealth is impossible, you won't look for opportunities. If you believe success belongs to others, you won't pursue it aggressively. If you believe your future is fixed, you won't try to change it. The prison doesn't need bars. It only needs limits inside your mind. The second wall is comfort. Comfort feels safe. Comfort feels reasonable. Comfort feels familiar. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Because growth requires discomfort. Learning isn't comfortable. Building isn't comfortable. Taking risks isn't comfortable. Improving yourself isn't comfortable. Yet most people spend their entire lives optimizing for comfort, and then wonder why their lives never change. The truth is simple. The life you want usually exists outside the comfort you're protecting. The third wall is social pressure. Most people don't make decisions. They copy them. They buy what others buy, want what others want, fear what others fear, and chase goals they never personally chose. Think about how much of your life has been influenced by people around you: friends, family, co-workers, society. The average person spends years following expectations instead of purpose, not because they're weak, because fitting in feels safer than standing out. But wealth is rarely created by following the crowd. If the crowd knew how to build wealth, most people would already be wealthy. The fourth wall is lifestyle inflation. This one is incredibly dangerous because it disguises itself as progress. You earn more, you spend more, you upgrade your car, upgrade your apartment, upgrade your expenses, and suddenly your higher income changes nothing. You're still trapped, just inside a more expensive prison. Many people spend years chasing raises, only to discover they never became freer. They simply became more expensive. Real wealth isn't about increasing income alone. It's about increasing the gap between what you earn and what you consume. That's where freedom begins. The fifth wall is distraction. Modern life is designed to every day your attention is being sold, and attention is your most valuable asset. Because attention determines focus. Focus determines action. Action determines results. When attention disappears, progress disappears with it. Most people don't have an information problem. They have a focus problem. The sixth wall is waiting. Waiting to feel ready. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for the perfect opportunity. Waiting for certainty. But life rewards action, not waiting. The perfect moment rarely arrives, and every year spent waiting is a year unavailable for growth. One of the greatest tragedies in life is unrealized potential, not because people lacked ability, but because they spent too much time preparing to begin. The final wall is identity. This is the strongest wall of all, because eventually people stop saying, "I have this problem," and start saying, "This is who I am. I'm bad with money. I'm not successful. I'm not disciplined. I'm not the type of person who builds wealth." Once an idea becomes identity, it becomes difficult to challenge. Because now changing requires more than action. It requires becoming someone new. But here's the good news: invisible prisons can be escaped. The moment you can see the walls, you can start breaking them. Question your beliefs. Challenge your comfort. Ignore unnecessary social pressure. Control lifestyle inflation. Protect your attention. Take action before you feel ready. And build an identity that supports growth instead of limiting it. Because freedom begins long before financial freedom. It begins inside your mind. Most people spend years trying to change their income. The people who transform their lives change their thinking first. And once the prison disappears, possibilities appear everywhere. Subscribe for continuous growth. And always remember, you are the magnet.